When I say repurposing content, are you thinking, what is she talking about? How can I possibly repurpose my video into all of these things that she just listed? If that's what your response was to my first video, you'll definitely want to stick around because I'm going to walk you through step by step one of my favorite things to do when I'm repurposing video for myself and for my clients. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell to get notified every time I post a new video with more tips and tricks on how to repurpose your video content into a month's worth of social media content each and every Friday. We're switching it up already because trial and error, right? Hello, my name is Sam D, and I am the founder of Sam D Video Strategy. I am a video editor and repurposer. Now, today's a little bit different. You are getting Editing Sam. This is more of what I look like on a daily basis, as opposed to my last video where I actually got ready. So what we're gonna do today is I am actually gonna go ahead and share my screen and walk you through my very own workflow for creating reels for myself and my clients from repurposed already existing video content. Now, at the end of this video, I will make sure that I explain anything that I may have forgotten as I was walking through the process. So make sure to stick around for that. All right, let's get to editing. So I want to walk you through step by step how I go about repurposing my own and my clients' video content. For specifically in this video, we're going to be doing a reel. Let me start off by saying I currently use Adobe Premiere Pro for all of my video editing. I did start with iMovie, and I love iMovie, but I feel like Premiere Pro has a lot more options. It's way more robust. It's a lot less steps to add multiple graphics. There are different things that you can do within Premiere Pro that are not options in iMovie. So I just want to start off by saying that and letting you know that that is what I'm going to show you in. Most of the things that I do within Premiere Pro though are definitely easy to carry over into iMovie. And let's get started. So I went ahead and I pulled over the last video that I created. These are all the cuts that I've already made. I cut out all of the spots that need to be cut out, the bloopers, everything is already cut out. And what I do is I save it as a Premiere Pro file so that all I have to do is come back in here, and I do that with all of my videos. I save them for a certain amount of time before I get rid of them, just in case I ever have to go back in, and even if I just want to repurpose it again and pull something different from that video. So I pulled it over and it's all cleaned up. I already took out the graphic because we no longer need those. I have those saved on my computer just in case I do ever need them again. Okay, so this clip right here, I think I do actually want to pull into a reel. So what I do that I am actually not sure, I don't think you can do this in iMovie, and I have never worked with any other platforms besides Premiere Pro and iMovie, so I can't speak on any other platform. But what I do is I copy that clip that I want to take and I put it at the end, and then what I'll do is I will go to edit and I'll label it, and they have all different colors. For my reels, I typically use yellow, and that just lets me know like, hey, this is where you started your reel. These are all the clips that are going to go into the reel. All right, so we have that first clip saved at the end of our video, and so we'll just go through. This is just the intro. So let's watch through. So I do want to put that in my reel. I don't have anything currently because I'm just starting out this whole YouTube journey and helping people learn and walk through this process. I don't have anything like this yet on my Instagram. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to again Command C this whole chunk. I just highlighted the whole thing. You can highlight in iMovie and copy paste just like this at the end of the movie. The only thing that I think is different, I'm pretty sure you cannot change the colors up or anything like that. So in iMovie, you would just put your playhead where you want it and then hit M, and it does the same thing here. You'll get a marker to let you know. So you can actually do that in either Premiere Pro or iMovie. I personally just like to color code my clips because it's a little more fun, and that is just my process. So we made that yellow, and we're gonna go back to where we were. With reels, as we know, reels are only 30 seconds. Hopefully at some point in the future they will be 1 minute like TikTok. So we know that all of these clips that I'm bringing over are likely not going to make the reel. This is just giving me something to work with, and then I'll go through and I'll cut out whatever I need to cut out to make it work. Now, when you are repurposing your video or your clients' videos, you don't want to give away all of the goods, because most of the time when you're doing this, the end result is to pull more people to the YouTube, pull more people to their community or whatever they're trying to grow. You're not wanting to give everything away in your reels. So you don't want to take the whole video and give them every single key point that you go through. You just want to take a teaser, pretty much. Okay, so when I'm in Premiere Pro, I like to see where I'm at time-wise. So there is an option to show you easily instead of having to add up all the time for the clips or go in and do all of the things and blah, blah, blah. So if you are using Premiere Pro, you can go ahead and get your playhead on one of the clips that you're going to be using for the reel, and you just hit X, and then you'll get your in-out marker. So what you can do is make sure it starts at the beginning, and then you take this piece right here and you just pull it all the way to the end. And so this is 58 seconds, and that's going to show you right here how long it is. And so, like we said, we want to cut it down to 30 seconds. So what I'm going to actually do is give myself a little bit of a map and get it as close to 30 seconds as I can. If you zoom in, you can usually get a little bit more precise on moving things around. And that goes for everything, not just the in and out markers. Okay, so we couldn't get 30 seconds, but we got 29 seconds and 59 milliseconds or whatever it is that you want to call it. I don't even know what the technical term is. So there's that much that we have to cut. Now, we're not going to go in and just cut it right here. What we're going to do is you'll want to go through and listen to everything and kind of just cut out pieces where you can. Again, you want it to be a teaser. You want people to want more. You're pulling people in. I also want to note that when you're making a reel, or even if you're repurposing to TikTok, if you need to cut out certain points that you still want to make a point in the reel, always put that in a text. So that's always an option too. Almost there. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave it. I have all of the information that I want in there. Again, it's literally just taking one point that I made in this video and spreading it over to Instagram. So what I'm gonna do is point people to my YouTube channel at the end. As far as cutting, that part is done. When you have your markers for in and out, you can go ahead and click save, and it will only select the part that you marked in and out. You'll just go into output name. Again, this is Premiere Pro specific, so I apologize if you don't work with Premiere Pro. I do have experience in iMovie, so if you need help as far as this goes in iMovie, please don't hesitate to reach out. I would love to help you. And if you even need help in anything else, I'd love to see if I may have any pointers that might help you figure things out. Now for me, I like to title my files exactly what they are. Like, what does it need? What does it have? So then I know where I am, what file I need to drag in, or what file I need to bring over to my phone to make the reel. It just makes things a lot easier for me, and hopefully that little tip helps you too. So then we just export. So that is saved. I just usually go in here and clear the in and out so that if I need to come in here for anything else, that's already done. So I'll close out of this and we'll save it. All right, so what I'll do is I'll go ahead and create a new Premiere Pro project for this reel. Just title it something that will tell me what it is, like I said. All right, so here it is, and we are just going to drag it on over. And I pretty quickly switched over to Premiere Pro, so I'm gonna go ahead and be honest and let you know that I'm not 100% sure if this can be done in iMovie or not. I was never able to figure it out. So in Premiere Pro, you can change the size to fit Instagram. So it would just be flip-flopped. It would be 1080, 1920. And we go ahead and resize it. Stretch it out a little bit, but not too much. And I'll show you how to go ahead and fix the background. Unless you want it black. If you want it black, then you're good to go. But otherwise, I will show you how to do that. It's all resized. I just like to watch it through to make sure that nothing gets cut off the way I resized it or moved the frame. So I'll watch it through one time. Okay, perfect. Now, this is Premiere Pro specific, and I do apologize for how many Premiere Pro specific things are in here. But just really quickly, if you're using Premiere Pro and you want to add a background, you just have to move this up to the second row of your video and then pull in your background. I just have a super simple, it's literally just a colored background with one of my brand colors. Go ahead and make that the full length of the video and you are good to go. The reason you want to put the video on the second row is so that if you do want to go ahead and move the video again, it's not covered by anything. It gets really annoying when you're trying to move something around and you keep selecting the wrong thing and moving the wrong thing. So this just cuts down on the frustration. So that's all for the Premiere Pro specific. So now what I'm gonna do, I like to add music to my reels. Okay, so I pulled some music in. I do like to put music in all of my reels as background. And this is something that I have experimented with in the past. I've had some clients who have had reels without music and with, and the reels with music in the background almost always do better than the reels without. And then I just adjust the levels. If I have to turn my voice up, I turn my voice up. I definitely bring the music down though. Turning the music down and turning your voice up can be done in any platform. I'm pretty sure it's just done differently in each platform. So I kind of just mess around with it for a little bit until I get the right ratio, I guess. Okay, so now we go ahead and save it. I will airdrop to my iPhone, but oh, it's working. You guys, this hasn't been working for days. I'm so excited. So I'll go ahead and I'll airdrop it to my phone, and now it's on my phone. Okay, so first things first, you obviously need to open your Instagram app. So then you want to hit the plus sign at the top, and you'll want to do a reel. Then pick your reel that you just made and you brought over to your phone. You will go ahead and add it. And you click the preview button. And then you'll add your text. Now I know there was quite a bit that I cut out on this reel that I wanted to make sure that was included in text. So I do try and include as much as I can as far as what I'm saying in the reel, because I know a lot of people don't listen to Instagram. They are on Instagram without their sound on. So you do want to make sure that those main points are there in text so that they know what you're talking about and they're not going to click off of your reel. Okay. Now, you do want to make sure that you stay within the lines, because while all of this stuff shows up in the reel itself, a lot of people, again, don't click on watch reel. They'll just watch it on their newsfeed. So you want to make sure that you're within those guides, that blue line that shows up, and you want to make sure that you're a little bit away from it, because those lines are a little bit forgiving. Do the little slider at the bottom. You have to click on the words that you're wanting to put within the frames that you're putting them in, and then just move this to start and stop where you want it. Okay, so you just saw me go in and create that reel from start to finish. In the reel caption, the post caption, I direct them to my YouTube channel, link in bio. Go click on my YouTube channel. I break down how I made this reel. I go through the step-by-step processes of repurposing your video content and why it's beneficial. Use your hashtags, all of those things. All right, that was my process of breaking down my videos and my clients' videos and repurposing them into reels. I hope that was helpful. Again, I do apologize that my process primarily includes Premiere Pro. Most of the things that I did can be transferred over to other platforms like iMovie. If you do have any questions, reach out to me. My Instagram link is below. I am always over there on Instagram. Or leave me a comment here on YouTube. I'd love to see if I can help you out. Also, let me know your biggest takeaway from this video and what else I can elaborate on so I can make sure to bring that to you down the road. And don't forget to head over to Instagram to see the reel we just made right here and give me a follow. I am always sharing some tips and tricks over there in my stories, in my posts, so be sure to head over that way. As always, I am super excited that I was able to share some tips with you today, and I truly do hope that you are able to use them in your content creating. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so that you can be notified whenever I post a new video every Friday.